It's day 3. We've changed the oil. The oil's dirty but clean. You know, it doesn't smell burnt. I had the battery charged off the trickle charger, but sitting here overnight seems to have drained. So there's definitely either the battery's bad or something else wrong with the electrical system, which could be really bad news. I got the resistor needed to bypass the security, which is that orange wire with the other wires taped up. But when I got underneath here, it was just disconnected and there was no wire or no resistor. So maybe that was the reason for the security light. Don't know, because I'm trying to charge the battery now to try. Let's see. The security light's still on. So I still may need to put the resistor in, or else there may be something else wrong. You know, maybe somebody was screwing with it, because I don't know why there'd be tape around the around those wires there. I don't know why they would have cut them. So anyway, I'm going to clean up the floor here on the inside. A little bit of sandpaper, rough it up a little bit. Maybe throw some Rust-Oleum type paint on the bottom here and get some new carpet for it. So, I'm gonna need a new door though. I don't really think that's metal. I think that's all fiberglass here, because I was thinking about welding it, but this right here is fiberglass. So anyway, that's all right though. That's the least of the worries. Well, we'll let this charge a little bit and we'll give it a shot. All right, so it's day whatever the hell. We finally got the resistors taken care of for the security bypass. That is 0.888 ohms, well, kilo ohms, and it calls for 0.887 k ohms, so that's good. Turn the key and the security light goes out, but then we get nothing. So ran a probe from the negative on the battery down to the starter switch, or the, well, anyway, put the probe on it, and when you turn the key to actually start it, the probe lights up. So it is getting power down to it, but nothing's happening. So figure bad solenoid. Took it up to the auto shop. Solenoid kicks over and starter spins, everything. Okay, well, next step, we're just gonna try jamming that thing up in here again, make sure all the ground wires are all in place, and go from there. Brand new battery. The old one did have a bad cell or two. It would not hold a charge whatsoever. So picked up a new cheap battery, just enough for the project car. You know, if it was an everyday driver, I'd spend more money, but $70 is good enough. So we're gonna put this back in, and hopefully the starter at least kicks. Even if the engine won't turn over, at least we know that the security stuff and everything is, you know, doesn't need to be reset, or computer needs to be bypassed further than it already is. Anyway, I will check back in later. Okay, before I didn't know how many days. It's been 4 days. So, as a recap, we got a new battery. You can't really see it from up top here, but there's a new alternator down there, that little shiny piece of metal there. Kind of like right there. So, with that in place, made sure the radiator's topped off. So here we go. So, turn the key. We got security light on. So I'll wait till it goes out. And there we have it. The car is now running. Sounds pretty good. Still gonna have to get in and check things out. You know, make sure the thermostat opens, water pump's working. I don't hear any knocking or pinging. Actually sounds pretty good for a 6. So okay. So even though we have a serious mess of electronics under here, some wire that I have no idea where that bundle goes to, the car still runs. Really probably shouldn't be messing with things, but turning on the AC real quick. Probably has a leak in it. I found one of those R12 bottles or something in here, so they probably tried to refill it. And if you have to refill it, that's a problem because it's a sealed system and you shouldn't lose anything. But the gauges are off. I mean, look at the fuel gauge. It looks like the RPM is good. The battery and oil pressure look all right. Yeah, I don't feel anything from the air conditioning. So, all right, shutting it down so I don't do any more damage in case there is something wrong with the engine. So I'm gonna wait until morning when it's cooler outside. Let this thing run a little bit. Yeah, radiator's empty already. But it hasn't leaked out, so the thermostat probably opened already. So I'm just gonna top it off and we'll see you in a couple more days.